Episode 3. No disciple ever called Sunday the Lord's Day. Ever. If Sunday is the Lord's Day, why didn't Jesus say so? Open the New Testament. Search every gospel, every epistle, every verse. You will never find a single instance where Jesus, Paul, John, or any disciple called Sunday the Lord's Day. In fact, the only day Jesus claimed as his own was the Sabbath. For the Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath day. Matthew 12:8. That's clear. That's unmistakable. If Sunday was ever meant to be the new holy day, don't you think the apostles would have said it? Don't you think Jesus, in his resurrection or ascension, would have declared it? But he didn't. The misuse of Revelation 1:10. Some try to twist this verse to mean Sunday. I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day. Revelation 1:10. But here's the problem. Revelation never says which day this is. So the only honest way to interpret the Lord's day is to let Scripture define Scripture. And Scripture already did. The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. Exodus chapter 20:10. Call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of the Lord. Isaiah 58:13. No other day, not Sunday, not Friday, not any day, is ever called the Lord's Day, except the seventh-day Sabbath. That title belongs to God, and he never transferred it. 7. Exposing questions for Sunday defenders. Where in the Bible does Jesus say Sunday is now holy? Why didn't any apostle ever say, we now worship on Sunday? If Revelation 1:10 doesn't say Sunday, why assume it does? Why does the only day Jesus claims as his own, Matthew 12:8, get rejected? If Sunday is the Lord's day, what chapter and verse proves it? Can man transfer God's authority from one day to another? Why are there over 100 Sabbath references in the Bible, but not one where God blesses Sunday? The resurrection excuse doesn't hold up. Some say, we keep Sunday because Jesus rose on Sunday. True, Christ rose on the first day of the week, but he never called it holy. He never told us to keep it. He never sanctified it. He never blessed it. By that logic, we should keep Friday holy too, because he died on that day. But we don't. The truth is, the resurrection never changed the law of God. The early church still kept the Sabbath. And when the Jews were gone out of the synagogue, the Gentiles besought that these words might be preached to them the next Sabbath. Acts 13:42. This wasn't Jews. It was Gentiles begging to hear more on the Sabbath. Why didn't Paul say, come back Sunday? Because the early church still honored God's holy day. And Paul, as his manner was, went in unto them, and 3 Sabbath days reasoned with them out of the Scriptures. Acts 17:2. Paul didn't teach that the Sabbath was abolished. He kept it, practiced it, and preached on it. Final thought. If the Lord's Day is Sunday, why did the Lord never call it that? Why did his followers continue to meet, preach, and worship on the seventh day? Because truth never changes. The same day blessed in Eden, written in stone, and kept by Jesus is still the Lord's Day today. Jesus Christ the same yesterday and today and forever. Hebrews 13:8. If Jesus hasn't changed, then his Sabbath hasn't either.